Hush Little Baby by Joanna Barnard. Read by Clare Corbett and Daniel Weyman. Prologue. Sally. As soon as we got him home, it started. I obsessed about him dying. I had been all bravado in the hospital, smug with my dark-eyed little bundle and dosed up on painkillers. Holding him felt like the beginning of everything. I kept whispering his name. Oliver. Oliver. Relishing the taste of it on my lips. I breathed his newborn scent, stroked his tiny fingers one by one. We hadn't known we were having a boy. When we brought him home, via an alarming car journey, had other drivers always been so careless? I showed Oliver his bedroom. Everything seemed too neutral now, too mild, too magnolia, to contain this spirited, coal-eyed boy. I'll repaint it, I promised him silently. I'll buy a blue rug and big animal stickers for the walls, and a height chart so we can watch you grow. Richard believed in putting babies in their own room from the start, so I dragged a single mattress down from the loft and lay curled on it that first night, my arm outstretched at an awkward angle so that I could reach his basket, touch his hand, feel his chest rise and fall. I started to see danger everywhere. Stairs were terrifying. Ours, in our Victorian house, were steep. I would stand at the top with my little boy tight in my arms, frozen for minutes on end. I counted each tentative step, wondering if it was better to hold him in both arms. But what if I fell? Or hold the banister with one hand? But what if I dropped him? Which outcome would cause him the least injury? One of Richard's friends made a throwaway comment during his not altogether welcome visit on day 3. There was a lot of manly backslapping and clinking of beer bottles going on.
"Now all you've got to do is keep him alive," he said with a booming laugh. "How hard can that be?"
Sick fear instantly pooled in my stomach. Suddenly the idea that Oliver might be taken from me morphed into a possibility, a probability, a near certainty. Richard took him away from me on the 5th day.
"I'm taking him out. You need a break,"
he said. I didn't think I did. I wrapped my baby up, layer after layer.
"He'll overheat,"
he said, but I insisted on the hat, the extra blanket. I watched through the curtains as my husband walked down the path, swinging the car seat. I counted the minutes while they were gone. 37, 38.
"Have a bath," Richard had said. "Read a magazine. Rest."
I didn't rest. I paced. I gnawed at my nails. I saw car crashes, abductions, fires. When they returned, I felt as though the missing piece of me was back, and I could finally exhale. Over the coming weeks and months, the fog lifted, and the fear abated slowly. I felt myself again, albeit a changed version of myself. Life took on a slower pace than it had before. I saw the world in a different way. I watched with a new parent's tireless fascination as Oliver learned to smile, roll over, grip his toys. I clapped and cheered every minute achievement, and instead of seeing him as a breakable doll, I've now come to think of him as a clever, strong, bold boy who can and will conquer everything in his path. I suppose what I'm saying is, I've relaxed into motherhood. More fool me. Chapter 1. Sally. I'm out. That's all that is running through my mind. I'm out! I'm out! I'm out! It's exhilarating to be walking to the train station, unsteady in ridiculous heels. My arms are almost weightless without a pushchair to lean on, a child to carry, bottles, plates, baby wipes and nappies to balance. I swing my newly light limbs as I walk. I am waiting on the platform, and the phone rings. The cry in the background is high-pitched, different. Richard's voice is irritable and terse, as without preamble he fires questions at me.
"What time was he fed? Did he eat at all? Have you given him any Calpol or anything? Has he slept today?"
The undercurrent of it all. This is your fault.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?